Yeah. Yeah. I wanna know what's on your mind. Tell me now, don't waste no time. I'm tryna tell you, get lean on me. Or I can send you that Hanks and B. Good game, and it's coming free. Ain't out a dime, no tax, no fees. Dio shade, you a Christian, I see. That's at the mall, everything on me. His and hers, 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 his and hers.
Don't use social media to impress people. Use it to impact people. Alright, what's good, you guys? It's your girl, Amina Bintu.
It's your boy, Ye Hanks, your neighborhood favorite comedian, and you're now tuning into His
and Hers Podcast. Welcome back to another episode 20. And we are here talking about trending topics, y'all. What's trending? What's trending?
It's a lot trending. We got Nick Cannon.
Tory and Meg.
We got Kanye West.
We got Will and Jada and the entanglement.
And we also got to shout out John Lewis.
Yes,
one
rest
of our
in
civil
peace.
rights leader that we really, really appreciate and everything you had did for us. So.
Amen. Seriously. So let's just take a moment of silence to say rest in peace to John Lewis. On that note, let's get into it, y'all. A lot has been going on. First of all, the year 2020. Whew.
It's been tough.
If you could go back, would you go back?
No, you know what's crazy? There's some things that been happening good though, too.
It's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, it's a blessing in disguise. Like, it's like a bittersweet moment. Especially like bittersweet. Like,
facts. I agree.
It's been like good. I mean, it's been bad, but it's been a lot good too because like. Down to us, to other people, I feel like just life in general. Like, I think everybody focusing back on themselves too and getting one with what it's supposed to.
Yep.
And like slowing down. I think everybody was moving so fast that COVID slowed shit down. I agree. I agree. I think that was God's way of saying, "Come back to me," like you said in the last episode. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I think it's more so him trying to get us to be one-on-one with him. You get what I'm saying? I know I learned a lot of things. My number one thing that I learned discipline through this COVID was saving.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't
saving.
I've been learning, and because I've been learning, he been rewarding me by starting to buy. I started to treat myself again. I ain't treat myself in a long time.
That's
so
cool.
the fact that I can do that and still take care of my responsibility,
that's a blessing.
Like, yeah, so it's like I think he showed me the principles and the morals of it and what can come out of it when you do it correctly. So, yeah, I think
So let's get to it, y'all. All right, a lot of things have been happening within the last couple of weeks, the last month. Like, first things first, Meg and Tory. Yo, what's good?
I don't know though. You think it was domestic violence?
Listen, I don't know. I don't like really talking about celebrities and their stuff because we don't be knowing. We only take off what the media gives us.
That's
and
true.
the bits and pieces that they give us. I don't know. Like, I mean, granted, you get shot in the foot by somebody else.
Shot in her foot though.
Yeah. I think it is.
That's tough.
I can say that's domestic, and it has to do with male and female. You automatically go into like assault and domestic.
That's true, but I heard a story.
I don't know. I feel like domestic is more so like a on and current. I don't know.
I mean, I heard that. I heard a story. I don't know if it's true or not.
Probably not.
But they said she was drunk or something like that.
I feel like both of them was drunk.
Yeah, and they said she started hitting on him. And you know, you 5'3", she about 6 foot. You know what I mean? She
granted, I think getting shot.
No. I'm not saying you should shoot her. I'm just saying that's what they said.
But yeah, I think more so. I feel like
you as a man. I don't care if the girl was 6'5". You still a man.
Yeah, you still a man at the end of the day. I think more so for me with that situation, like Meg said, it like literally she had to slow her ass down. Meg was everywhere. Like I love Meg, but Shorty was everywhere. Like, she hung out with everyone. Yeah,
she did.
And the issue with that in the industry, you can't befriend everybody. And I think that was, you know, God's way of just kind of showing her like, yo, you need to slow down. Granted, I'm sad that it occurred the way it did, but I feel like they were both drunk. They probably did get into an argument and shit went left. That's how I look at it. And the whole rumor of them like having a relationship, I believe that.
Oh no, it's facts. I definitely believe that they would definitely for sure like. I think what it was is that it was private, but it came out because of that. Like I think it would never came out for a while.
Or they probably wasn't in a relationship, but there were sparks there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of sound like how you feel about me. That's true. Yeah, I mean, it's sparks.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, my fault. Yeah.
Wait, what did you?
Megan and Tori definitely had sparks. You know.
I know you just didn't lie on camera. Why would you do that?
You know I love you, baby.
Don't touch me.
Sorry.
Don't touch me. Thank you.
Like I was saying though, I think Morgan. I'm Morgan.
Morgan. What's her name? You good?
I think Megan definitely like. I think they had sparks for real. I think they literally like. It was just that it was private. Like I'm private with mine, so if I'm dating somebody, you probably wouldn't know either. Unless I want you to know. I feel like just that right there made it more so of. It became so consistent to the point where there was it was like y'all ducked off and that, and then now you're getting shot in your foot. First of all, you're not shooting your friend in the foot.
Yeah.
Just because you got mad at her or you got mad at him, like that's not happening. Like it gotta be like something tied in. You had to hit that. You saw her flirting. Now what the story was, he was flirting with
Kylie.
You saw it.
Yeah,
you saw it. Yeah, yo, I'm not gonna yo, that's true. First of all, Megan, you 5'10", babe. You can drag Kylie. You hear me?
You can drag all of them.
All of them. And the mother.
Yeah.
You feel me? You'll probably help out Kanye for real. You'll probably help out Kanye. He probably trying to get rid. You're talking about trying to get rid of them for a while.
Listen.
You know
that's a whole nother.
No, what I'm talking about. You're right. But I'm just saying though, if it's over Kylie, I ain't gonna lie, Tori, that bag is different.
I think honestly, not like just like to be optimistic and realistic of things. I feel like everyone is putting this narrative of jealousy or another woman. Because it always goes with the black woman. Like, she only did this because of another woman, or she only reacted like this because of another woman. I feel like maybe they got into an argument that just went left, and it didn't have nothing to do with nobody. And
you think she said something about his height? Like, you short as shit for right?
Maybe not.
You know, I said about Chris Brown and Rihanna. She said he couldn't dance.
That was a lie. She definitely listen. I don't know. I feel like as blacks, we always make a joke out of serious situations only because that's how we know how to cope with shit, right?
Right.
We only know how to joke about our troubles versus actually taking them head on and learning from them.
Facts.
And I feel like at this moment in time, Meg don't need the jokes. She don't. I think, granted, like when we first all heard the story, it was like,
your foot though. Shots in your foot.
But then now that you gotta think about it,
she was fucked. Like she said, she had she in recovery.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now it's like, regardless if you've ever been shot, that's not it's not a good feeling. Me neither. So I think looking back at it, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I was like, oh no, I laughed. I did. I laughed at the memes. I joked. Yeah. And then looking back at it though, it was unnecessary for sure. Because at the end of the day, it goes back to what she said. Like, black women are not protected at all, and what happened to her. Granted, how the narrative comes out is a joke, for sure. But the situation that occurred to her is not funny. I think Meg has gone through a lot in the industry in such a short period of time, from losing her mother to the whole deal with her. Yeah, she lost a grandmother. The whole situation with her label, and then to this. And I think she's just a young girl trying to live life, enjoy what's going on in her life, because she worked hard for that shit. And I think she got comfortable. I think she wants to befriend everybody. That's definitely something she learned. You can't befriend everybody in the industry. Like, I think even us as regular folks, that shit.
Even dating people in the industry, you gotta really be careful with that, because when y'all both are at y'all peak, like Tori is not nobody like a basic.
And people need to respect. Granted, you know, he shot her in the foot. That's a lot, but people need to respect Tory's craft. I think.
But she said, but that's what I asked you. She said that he didn't do it.
She never said that. That's the thing. She's never put out a statement on who actually shot her. She's never said who shot her. What she did was make it be known that she didn't just split her foot in some glass, that she got shot. She's the reason why we know she got shot, because she put out a statement, but she never put out who.
So
granted, we actually just making up shit.
Right. Do you believe it's Tory though?
Listen, it was the two of them in the car.
No, they said it was her best friend on the car too.
Yeah, her best friend was. I don't fucking know. But I don't know. Listen, I think that's the point, right? Like, we're making narratives of people's lives, and granted, it's fun to make, but at the end of the day, it's their lives to live, and they're the ones that's struggling with it at the end of it. So, like, it's kikiing it with us, but she could really be depressed right now, and we don't even know it.
No bullshit.
And I think at that point, it's like, us as society, us as black folks, we are so good to, like, kiki and laugh at each other, and the only time we sit back and actually truly wonder if the other person is okay is when they're dead. At that point, it don't matter no more.
Yeah,
so I think, like, granted, like I said, we were in the middle of it. The narrative that was put out was funny because it was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
But when you sit back and you actually, like, look at it and think of everything,
so
it's like, it's not funny.
Yeah, I'll say this. If it is domestic violence, there ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah.
And Tory can really lead. Like, I remember when Chris Brown got into...
both people.
Yeah, both for real. But I remember when Chris Brown got into, like, Chris Brown
this literally, I love Chris Brown.
Like 2 years
People
at least.
till this day don't like Chris Brown because of the shit that happened between him and Rihanna.
Comedians still joke about that shit on stage.
Yes, till this day.
Like,
and it's something that you can't move on from at all. And granted, you want to, but you just can't because of the position that you are in. I love Chris Brown. And I wanted to, like, just sit here and just really... And two, I feel like fans, we never know how to separate the artist versus the person, right? And so we get stuck in between. I love Tory Lanez as a musician. I could give two fucks about the man as a person. And that's just reality. I don't know him. Yeah. I don't know any of these people, to be honest.
That's like Chris Brown. I know one time, when the situation happened, Trey Songz got on the Breakfast Club, and they asked him about the situation and all that, how you feel about it. Like, no, that's a little bro, and he said, I understand, man. He came in the game at 16.
Yeah, but he was young. So
he was young, like, mentally.
He was
dating Rihanna at what, 20?
And then on top of that, you also gotta look back at his history. His mother was beaten.
Yeah, his mother was getting abused.
I'll say this though, I think regardless of whatever, because a lot of people want to say like, oh, the man beating the woman is the biggest thing. Females, we need to keep our hands to ourselves as well.
No, for
like, because that's domestic violence as well. Both parties, regardless.
Yeah.
Both parties.
It just, like, it's wrong for both. But I'll say that, it's always worse for a man because, like, you're a man. You get what I'm saying? But for women, it's bad for women too, though. Because women, they feel like because, like myself, I don't hit women. So if a woman who feel like she comes from that and she want to hit on men and all that, I don't hit women. That's like Jay-Z for real. Everybody was pick. I'll never forget. Everybody was joking Jay-Z about not putting his hands on Solange. But
if he did,
it
would have been the other way around.
Exactly, and he really did what a man would do. He just
took it against the grain,
over it, you feel me? And just
that was it.
Got an elevator. Like, at the end of the day, it's like you don't want to put because you're still a man. You can literally kill a girl with your fist if you want to, with your bare hands. No matter what she can do, unless she's a boxer. You get what I'm saying? But imagine a boxer woman and a boxing man. The man still damage her. You get what I'm saying? But in different way, for me, I just feel like, like I said, point blank period, like she said, both sides is completely wrong. Domestic violence is not a way to go. We definitely don't condone it or definitely don't push forward under that. But we definitely are against it. So
for sure.
Leaving on that note, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it's just definitely both ends.
And we shouldn't joke about it. Granted, my girl Drea, she joked about it, and I love Drea, but it was a very dumb thing to do. But also, I think as black people too, we need to stop trying to cancel everybody and also learn forgiveness. Because y'all forgave those white people for slavery. Why? Because you buying they shit.
Okay, you didn't get back one time.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's it. Got the mic.
Done.
Got the mic. Easy.
Alright,
so going on, since we in relationships, let's go ahead to the entanglement.
Okay, entangle me, baby.
See, if I told you I was a spark, you know what I'm saying?
No, I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't talking to you. Entangle me. whoever, you know. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Jada was in her bag, yo.
She was in her, but it's what I'm saying though, look, right? So it's cool for women to have entanglement, but men can't cheat.
No, listen. Granted, I'm gonna be real. I don't agree with what Jada
man
did.
will cry, man.
Listen.
We want every female every female man without getting.
I'll say this though. I think
with
with Jada and Will, Jada wasn't right for what she did, or even how she tried to explain the relationship. But I feel like we don't know their relationship. We don't know what the fuck Will did to her. You know what I'm saying? We don't. That didn't come out. You know what I'm saying? Granted, she just fucked with somebody that was in the industry, and it was more than just a fuck. It was an actual relationship. Granted, it was hard for her to say that shit, so she called it entanglement. But I mean, realistically,
entangle my ass. And the
we just her shit just came out.
In the words of the group, kid, my man said, "I don't care. My name was Will. My bitch ain't having no entanglements." Yeah,
that's real.
That's not happening. Point blank period. I don't care who I'm married to. But I feel like they always had an open relationship. It's just that now it came out.
I feel like their marriage is open.
I've been saying that for years. So
they say it. I feel like everybody needs to really go back and watch the Red Table Talks, especially the ones that Will is in, because they discuss so fluently how their life partnership it's not a marriage, it's a life partnership. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, if granted, it's not for us to judge them or whatever. What works for them works for them. Whatever works in their household works for them. Their house is big enough to where they can be in two different places, have their own entanglements, and nobody know until that person runs their mouth. That's it. And that's legit what happened. You know what I'm saying? Granted, like they said, they were separated, not legally, so I never understood that. Granted, she cheated. She cheated in her marriage. You know, I don't know why they try to put the separation out there like it was a legal separation. But you know, come off for legal, illegal shit. You know, and illegally they separated.
Right.
So she cheated in her marriage.
Yeah, she cheated. I mean, and like everybody, and I think the reason why August let it out is because August, I think he felt like people were saying that he broke up with Happy Home.
Yeah, and he didn't. And granted, I understood that, right? Because as it goes back to like a female, vice versa, right? Where it's like this idea that you break up a Happy Home. I ain't break that shit. I can't break what was already broken.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And she never felt love before. Nigga, August.
Listen, he felt love after Jada. That Virgo love is a whole nother level. That man said, "I can die today." And I'm okay.
Listen to me, that Jada. You got that thing, baby.
That thing? The thing.
You got that. That man said he can die today. I never heard a man say that. After get some pussy like that, I can die today. I know what real love feels like.
Shit, it wasn't just pussy. I ain't want men to do that.
No, that wasn't pussy. I'm just saying, though. Put it like this. I feel like, saying something like that, if she wasn't married to Will or went back to Will, he'd probably married Jada.
Yeah, they would have been together.
Period.
I feel like, granted, I mean, I don't know. I feel like my whole big issue with her was not trying to own up that it was a relationship.
Yeah.
She was on some T.I. shit.
That nigga Will said entanglement.
Come on, Jada.
You know what's going on.
Yeah, I think it's more so she tried to use all these big ass terms and different phrases and statements to not get down to the nitty gritty, which was simply, I cheated. And I think that was it.
But to me, it's more so I don't think she cheated. You have an open relationship. So if that's the case, I mean y'all both agreed on it. That's why when he said that Will knew about it, Will probably did know about it.
No, he said that he knew about it.
Will knew about it. So you get what I'm saying? So now, well, he said he had talked to Will about it. He had talked to him and said he was okay, some shit like that.
He said he got Will's permission.
Yeah.
On table talk, the thing was, before the table talk, there were statements that were put out by their publicist that wasn't true, and they also cleared that up in the air. Now, granted, he never got Will's permission, but Will was in the know. So basically, when you know about it, you're accepting it.
Right.
So in return, you got permission for it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, well,
yeah. This man was at birthday parties, concerts.
The nigga went to the.
He went to vacation with them. He was at the. Come on now. If you look back in the year, because they were together for 3-4 years, from what he said at least. Yeah.
Yo.
He was in the set of Girls Trip.
Yeah, he was on the set of Girls Trip.
You should have known.
Queen them knew. They knew something about right. Drake was in the back too. He knew at the premiere. That's what I'm saying. Everybody knew though. That's what I'm saying though. I feel like that's tough, yo. I couldn't, yo. And the thing about it is,
yo, Will for 20+ years.
Will been fighting, and like everybody saying, he been fighting for a minute. He said something about about how Jaden be saying something about another. I don't know, something about, and then Willow. They said the whole family is weird in some type of way, and Will's trying to get them together, like fight for his family, but like just keep going, like breaking up, because now it went from, I guess they say it started with Willow, then it went to Jaden, now it's Jada, his wife.
Probably started with Jada.
Probably started with Jada, but she said he never was happy. Now he said, I'm gonna get you back. And
I don't believe in that, because she also said, "Shit, you done got me back."
Man, I tried that
Matter of fact, he probably started this.
No, not why he got started. No. He probably is the victim. Will
He's
is the
not,
victim.
because he also laughed and said, "You right."
No, I ain't that bullshit. He's the victim.
Clips. He definitely.
He is the victim.
No.
Hey, Will, if you want
a man becomes a victim because
Will.
now he's on stage looking like a pursuit of happiness again. No. You want to see? I'm being serious. He's a victim because now.
But how do we know that he wasn't that she?
Yo, let's be real. Will cheated on his first wife.
That mean nothing. That mean did it again. What that mean did it again for?
Listen, this is how I feel when it comes to any man. Once a cheater, you're capable to do that shit again.
Capable to do it again?
Yes.
So if a female cheat, they're capable of doing it again?
Women is different. You saw Jada didn't cheat you. Jada didn't just...
Oh,
it's true.
My God.
You gotta be real. We'll probably...
B, you just tell the people that if I cheat, I'm capable of doing it again.
Yes.
If you do it, you won't do it again.
Nick, most of the time, whoever I'm cheating on you or cheating on whoever with, I'm in a relationship. I'm on a side. That's a side nigga. A full-blown other relationship. I got 2 boyfriends. Period.
Y'all hear this?
That's just truthfully for females.
Y'all hear this?
Okay, now let me not say that.
She just
for
told
this
me,
situation,
if I cheat, I'm going to do it again. It's in me. If she cheat, it's an entanglement.
It's
oh, you got to
yeah.
So you telling me that it's
we're in an entanglement, which is a relationship.
Right. So you telling me.
I have 2 boyfriends. You don't have 2 girlfriends. You know why?
What?
You only fucked her. That was your only purpose
so it's
for
cool
her.
You do it, how you do it?
Listen, what's worse with women though is because the emotional attachment.
Then you gotta hold
That's why. That's the point. That's why it hurts more for y'all, right? For us, right?
So if you did it,
look about it. Look about it, right? Think about it, right? You had 5 fucks plus my 1 entanglement.
5 fucks, 1 entanglement.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the difference.
You know why?
You ready to hold
Because each 5 detached me from you.
No, watch this.
Each 5 made me detached from you.
These 5 got one thing.
What's this?
Nut.
Right?
This one got the most important thing of my life.
And why?
It's the heart.
Why?
So hold on.
But why?
So that's worse than what you just did to me.
Okay.
That did to you.
Okay, so you did that, right? 5 girls, right? Every single girl that a guy cheats on his girl with, that makes her, she feels less worthy. She becomes detached. She no longer feels like she's valued. She no longer feels like she loved. That happiness is gone. She don't know who the fuck she is. So what she go search for it. And if she can't find it within herself, where's she gonna find it? Now you took that from her. She finding another nigga. So you see? That's why when women cheat, we don't just cheat just for another fuck.
But most of the time when a man cheating it's just for a nut. You know, it's that female really be nothing.
I really be wanting y'all to just go back, because sometimes this man really contradicts himself. During the cheating episode, you said men have 60% of men. No, 70% of the time.
60%.
Okay, 60% of the time, men have a reason. 40% of the time they don't.
They don't.
You said that.
Right.
But then you just sat here.
So hold on. So watch this. So that 60%, the reason of me doing it ain't because of me. It's because of you. I cheated because of what you did to me, or
what
whatever.
Did I do?
Not you for real, but whatever you're not doing for me.
Right. And so what's usually that?
It could be love. It could be because you don't tell me you love me.
But you just fucked shorty.
Because she might even feel like
told you she loved you off of one night.
Some people don't say that.
So that felt good.
No, because some
fake love feels good.
Oh my God, it's not about that. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, the reason of me doing that, the 60% of the guys who are doing it, the reason of them doing it is a true reason. Some men do it because a woman might say this. A woman might have about 2-3 kids, right? So her sexual drive ain't where it used to be at. But as a man, his shit's still going because he can, he's the man of can be. Now, granted, we understand that women go through a lot, cooking, cleaning, working, taking care of kids, taking care of home. We understand and respect that. But I know a lot of us use this post, but I really come from this background. from what I saw my mother do with 3 kids, a husband, and herself, you can't come to me with no bullshit. Same thing if I see a woman come from a father who's stronger background, who came from, he's a hustler mentality.
But that's what you saw.
I understand that.
You didn't see what your father saw.
So what my father saw?
In the sense of you not in that marriage.
No, but hold on. My father never cheated. His main thing with me was if shit never put, and the reason why I knew he ain't cheat is because of the fact that he always told me never put yourself in temptation's way. Because when you do that, this can happen.
You never thought he told you that off of experience?
No, off of another thing he told me was I learned from other people's mistakes. Now I'm not putting out nobody else's business because I know where I can go with that. But let's just say I know people in his age bracket who did it. You get what I'm saying? So when it was times where I didn't went out with them, my father ain't with me, ain't go with me. He know what I'm about to go do. He know what they about to go do. They with me. They with a 24, 23-year-old nigga. They know what I'm about to go do. My father's in the house with his wife. Because what he said was, I had my time. I had it. When you know what you doing, you had your time. He had his run. He didn't get married till he was 30 years old. He had his run he started from his teens all the way up to till he was, 20, I think probably 28. So he had from his teens to 28. He was running and doing his thing. He was hustling, he had all that. He had everything. Any woman you could think about, he done probably had. So he out of town, in town. He wasn't worried about it. My mother was good enough for him. So at the end of the day, he never had to test the issue of, now granted, is he a man? Did he look at ass and go out? Fuck yeah, he tell me like, nah, boy, I wasn't telling you. That's just what it is. He's a man. That's just normal. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, for real, him pressing down on something, never did it. Because he always told me at the end of the day as a man, you gonna stand on what you do for real. But the one thing God gave us that people don't understand, the number one thing he gave us is choice. You make the choices. He put you here and now you make every choice on your own. What you make is what you do. So at the end of the day, for real, you feel me? His choices was, I'm not gonna put myself in temptation's way. If I do that, I know what I can do. So for me, if I put myself in that situation, this can happen. So when I come to him like when I mess up, yeah, darling, fuck that, boy, because you put yourself in that situation. I told you that, like, I'm not perfect. That man never did nothing in life for real, far as cheating on it for real. You feel me? But at the end for real, I did. But he warned me, yo, don't put yourself in that situation for real. You feel me? If you gonna be with this for life for real, don't do that, because this can happen. He was right. It's temptation. You young, you dumb. You feel me? How they say, young, dumb, full of cum. All that. It can happen. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is that when it comes to that for real, you feel me? As a man, it's reasons for. I know a man who wife stopped giving him sex for a while. For what reason? Who knows? Stop giving him sex for a while. What you expect for a man to do?
I think that's the
Sit there,
issue with men.
I'm saying, what you expect for a man to do? Sit there and beat his meat? He had he had a whole piece of home pussy right here.
I expect a man to open his mouth and speak.
When he speaks, it's still more so of a excuses.
It's not. You think it's an excuse, and I think that's an issue with men. I feel like y'all think y'all sex with y'all is so big. It's like, oh my God, if I don't get it from you, I'm gonna go get it from somewhere else. Calm your horny ass down. Right. It's not that deep. Right. And honestly, you don't understand the shit that women go through after giving birth, after having a child. You don't understand the shit, the trauma, the body. We literally, as women, especially black women, we hold so much fucking in just to please everybody else. And we get the short end of the stick because you too worried about getting your dick sucked other than actually understanding, yo, what's good, like what's wrong outside of just the sex. You not being intimate. We not connecting no more. Instead of having that conversation, you come up to me and like, yo, I ain't fuck you in a minute. What's up? I don't want to hear that. Ask me, yo, what's good? You not being yourself. Talk to me. That's the problem.
Even if it's that though.
No. Every example you give, it's always, if I don't get it from you, I'm gonna get it from somebody else. And if I communicate that to you and you don't but how are y'all communicating that?
But no, it's ways to communicate it.
Facts.
Now the way that I would communicate is not gonna be, if you don't give me something beef, I'm gonna give you another bitch.
No, but it's not even that. But it's my thing is more so like, you're not giving me.
No. That ain't how I would say it though.
I'm not talking about you. You brought out a scenario. Let's talk about the scenario you brought in.
Alright, so boom. Let me bring that scenario up. I mean that scenario up. I was there at the time that stuff was going on. You feel me? I didn't seen him pull up. I didn't talk to her one-on-one about certain shit, that stuff for real. You feel me? And he was bothered about that for real too. But I didn't talk to her. You feel what I'm saying? But I seen him. He didn't come down and say, yo, I ain't had sex in a while. It was more so of, yo, what's going on? Everything straight? Like, is it good? And then let me tell you something else. All the income come off of one person. So you in the house all day. All you doing is doing what a wife's supposed to do. Take care of the house.
That's the issue.
Hold on.
I want to move on.
Oh, no, wait. No, we're not.
That's not the discussion at hand. So I want to move on. All right.
No.
Moving on.
No.
Listen, entanglement. Hey, Will and Jada, that's their relationship. It is what it is. Because that conversation would be, we on a time crunch, baby, and that would take us to a whole nother level. We will discuss that on another note. Anyways, moving on. Kanye West.
Kanye West talking about the same thing with Kanye West. You want to go into it? You can't run from it.
Run from what? What does Kanye West got to do with that?
Kanye West is the same thing. He got issues with his wife.
What issues does he have? Other than that he has bipolar disease and he switches his feelings because that's what bipolar people do.
Let me say
this.
So
explain why he would have issues with his wife sexually.
I truly believe that Kanye West doesn't have what everybody thinks he has. And people can say, "Oh, you sound stupid and all that, Sean and all that." Check this out. It's an industry. Now, people might not believe in Illuminati and all that stuff like that. I truly believe in that. Like, deep down believe in that. You feel me? At the end of the day, I truly believe that he really wants to come out and expose certain things. But when you sell that soul and they got a chokehold on you, there's nothing you can really do. So what do you do in an aspect of it? You act out. Acting out to say like you asking for help, calling for help, right? Right. So now he has bipolar issues. He's mentally health. He's mentally health. You know what I'm saying? Messed up and all that for real. You know what I'm saying? He crazy. You get what I'm saying? It's truly after his mother passed away. People don't understand. I've been a Kanye fan for a while. When he first came out with the college, all that. When his mother passed away, which I think he has something to do with that. But now because everything is falling down, it's crushing down on him. So it's more so I can't take it. I can't take it now. I get what y'all wanted, but now it's too much on me. So now you're going crazy. That's my belief of it. And the reason why I say that is because at the end of the day, he went from... Now people say that after his mother died and all that, that's when he went crazy.
I don't think so.
So he came before that.
This is the same Kanye West that said George Bush don't like black people. This is the same Kanye West in the midst of Tyler.
That was his mother passed away though.
No, it wasn't.
His mother passed away. Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
Listen, Kanye West has always spoke his mind.
That's true.
We've always known him to say shit and be like, what the fuck? But it is what it is. Granted, we as black people, when we agree with you, we don't look nothing at it. Yeah, we love it. Yeah, this. It's the moment where we no longer we no longer have the same opinion, where we go, hell nah, nigga, you crazy. Hell nah, you want something else. Kanye West is a genius. If you actually listen to the shit that he says, it makes sense. Granted, how it comes out, not good. I'm not the biggest Kanye West fan. I don't go hard on that shit. But Kanye West is a genius. And I don't believe in Illuminati. But what I will say is, mental health isn't a big thing. Yeah. So to cover that up with Illuminati, no.
It ain't more so covered.
No.
So what I'm saying though, so Bush was...
I'll let you talk. All right,
I want to say
Go ahead.
So Bush came in office at 01. He came out in 09. Claimed his mother died in 07. So when you say that Bush wasn't...
Look it up.
Okay.
It's Kanye West. Bush don't like black people. That's all you have to say. 2005. Boom. Thank you. Like I said, Kanye was always Kanye before all this extra shit. I believe he's always had the disorder, but as you grow older, you don't seek medical help, it gets worse. And that's true. Let's sit here and stop making excuses for people who have mental illness. Let's literally sit there and say, yo, he needs help without all the extra shit. Yeah, without all the extra shit.
It's a lot more
I think it's
a lot more to it.
No, granted, I feel like the death of his mother took a huge toll on him. But this is the same man who got in a car accident, got his whole mouth jawed up. We have to understand the shit that he's went through outside of the industry. We have to think of the shit that he's went through inside of the industry and the shit that's behind closed doors. And I'm not gonna sit here and blame a woman for his shit. I'm not doing that. At the end of the day, Kanye is Kanye because of Kanye and no one else. So all that Illuminati, miss me with that shit. All that extra stuff, he has mental health issues, and we as a black community needs to stop trying to make mental health less than what it is. It's real. It's there. It's not a make-up situation. It's not a fucking made-up triangle that you gotta look up and figure out codes and shit. It's real. So we need to stop making excuses on that. No, the man has mental health issues. He needs help. So instead of sitting here and feeding into everything he's saying, maybe we should just sit there and be like, you know what? This is another episode. Why? Because his family does that. They say, you know what? This is another episode. I'm not reacting. We as society, we as social media, we react to every fucking thing he does. Why? Why are we reacting? You know that nigga personally? No, you don't. If Kim can sit here and not react to everything that man say, why the fuck is we on Shade Room commenting over so fucking much?
What's with this? He said that Get Out reminds him. I mean, it's like a movie about himself.
That's a personal thing. I feel like he watched that movie and saw himself. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else.
You think that's true though? You think that family like that?
Kanye is Kanye for who he is, and I don't believe that the Kardashian curse did it to him. Right. Granted, I feel like because the Kardashians have so much media on them, and that's because that's where their lifestyle is like, that it causes more trouble for him, and he doesn't want to be in that limelight. Granted, before dating or marrying Kim, you can't, if you love who you love, you know what I'm saying? I hate when people say that. No, listen, that man has mental illness. Do you know what bipolar disease is? Yeah. Someone can legit love the fuck out you and kill you. And literally, the next day confused.
It's a movie about that. With the white guy who like bipolar, he had different personalities.
Yeah, but that's beyond bipolareness. That's a disorder when you have multiple different personalities. Yeah, that's another name for it. I know what you're talking about. But I'm saying it's literally like you could kill somebody and then you're out of your episode and you're confused on what the fuck just happened.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Kanye's rants on Twitter, just like granted Gucci wasn't bipolar, but you remember when Gucci was on drugs?
That nigga.
That episode on Twitter.
Meek said that. Meek said that when he was on drugs.
He started a beef off of not mentally being aware. When your mental mind state is not correct and you're not mentally aware of the shit that you do shit and then you get lost and confused. Like, granted, y'all, like, I think we should pray for him and honestly stop trying to blame everybody else for what he's going through. This is not the Hunger Games. We're not blaming folks. We're not out here trying to figure out who's the cause of this. We're trying to help.
No,
I think that's the issue with black people. We laugh at each other, but then get so upset with other people for laughing at us.
No, my thing is, I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with him or he don't need help. It's more so I think it's just deeper than what it really is, and I think we would never know. Cause
we're not in it. It's not for us to know. That's how I look at it.
Only why I say that is because I remember when Tupac came out with a song, like, and he was talking about how he exposed. Like, people understand too. Like, I was talking about the other day about Michael Jackson, the Man in the Mirror song. He was talking about
himself,
Illuminati though. He was talking about how he sold his soul. And he was talking about looking in the man in the mirror. He was talking to himself about what he did that he felt that was wrong. But like, we don't look into things like that. I'm not saying that no, I'm saying that I believe that it is out there. But it's more so of I don't know how to explain it, but like with Tupac said something about it in the open. Michael Jackson said something about it in the open.
No, he did not. He said something about it in a song.
Right, but because you can't.
Open.
Ain't
nobody come out and say the Illuminati's real. I'm in the Illuminati.
Pac said, yo, I sold my soul. When you say your soul, you said soul too.
Everybody does that. I feel like everybody.
You say your soul?
No, I mean in the sense of like the industry. When you get in the industry and you get heavy in it, you sell yourself
to a certain level.
Yeah, because you sell it for fame.
Yeah,
you sell it for that shit. You get what I'm saying? I don't think it's an Illuminati behind that shit. I think you sell your soul because you no longer have morals that you're setting for yourself. At this point, you're doing whatever that's gonna get you up. Instead of you're not doing things in a religious way or in a spiritual path. So you
think it's like when they say stuff about when they say things about like treating a close family member or friend like that for real, and then or doing something like a sexual act, you believe in on that type of stuff, like doing that to get to where you want to get to.
Yeah, like so fucking your way to the top.
Yeah, so what's that?
That's selling your soul because you no longer have morals. You no longer have self-care.
So
no self-value. I truthfully don't believe in the Illuminati. Okay. I just really don't. I think that shit is made up. It's just an excuse for people to say shit about the industry. Granted, there's a lot of shit that happens in the industry that we don't know about, and it's not for us to know. And until you're in that industry, then you'll know. If God meant for you to be in that shit, you'll know. If not, let's leave that shit alone and mind our damn business.
Yeah, I ain't trying to die.
That's black people. We always telling other people to mind their business. Let's mind ours. All right. I love y'all, but let's mind our own damn business. All right.
Wow.
Last but definitely not least, Nick Cannon. Y'all not gonna cancel Nick Cannon.
Y'all cancel Wildin' Out, yo. I thought that was fake when I heard that. They canceled Wildin' Out.
Listen, but it's not even crazy. That. We're not gonna sit here and butcher Nick Cannon. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
I feel like the only thing he did wrong, truthfully, in my opinion, was
and apologize.
He apologized? Yeah.
No. He rightfully deserved to apologize to the Jews, but that was it.
No. To them, more so, yes. But
everybody else?
Yeah, no. But I feel like it was a better way to say it, like you said it to the Jews, but he put all of them in the same.
Yeah, because at that point he got attacked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like, why are we attacking such a black man who's brought so much
to the culture?
To the culture.
Yeah.
This man didn't just he didn't sit there and got himself an honorary degree. He earned that bitch. Don't disrespect Nick Cannon. That's really all I have to say about that. I don't even like to get any further with it. Because that's a very civilized man, very smart, educated black man. And y'all not going to cancel that nigga. Because when he's gone, y'all going to be really sad.
And not even just that, though. It's more so it just shows you, too, like, when you don't have that power for as our people, it just shows you how much control they have. Yeah. As much as you think you might have it,
we don't.
Because, and they read for me, all he said was what was right.
All he did was educate those who were ignorant.
Exactly.
And ignorance only means you don't know.
No, facts.
That's it. I think people, when they hear ignorant, they automatically get offended. Well, if you don't know nothing, you're ignorant.
Facts.
I'm ignorant to a lot of shit. Why? Because I'm not smart. I don't know every fucking thing. Exactly. Let's be realistic about ours. Let's just be understanding.
It's about being real with yourself.
Yeah.
And I truly believe that at the end of the day, like, when I heard what he said and all that, what he said was facts. It wasn't like that it was wrong. Now, granted, when he said, I didn't know all that about that.
I did.
So I had to do my research. But when I researched
and that's what he wanted.
You feel me?
He wanted us to sit here and do our research, educate ourselves, gain more knowledge, about the system and our systematic repression and all that extra shit. But it backfired. But like I said, I'm gonna say is y'all not gonna cancel motherfucking Nick Cannon. Period. White, black, Hispanic, gold, brown, yellow, whatever the fuck you are, Nick Cannon is not canceled.
Ain't not canceled for real because at the end of the day,
Nick, you shouldn't have apologized.
You shouldn't apologize. Nick.
Yes to the Jews, but not to nobody else.
Nick,
but I love you, Nick Cannon.
And shit, if you want to come and like do an interview with us, you can.
For real.
You sit right here.
Right here, wherever. Listen, wherever you want to go, Nick Cannon, we'll come to Incredible.
We'll come to Incredible. You feel what I'm saying? We can sign, you know.
Sign us.
Sign us. We lit. You feel
we love you.
Yeah, you big dog. You know, it's all love. Like we with you, chat. Like,
right.
But not for real though. And then I like what Diddy did. So
yes,
Diddy did like man, kind of revolt. Like,
hey, revolt.
Put it on there. Black owned, baby.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Hey,
like,
Diddy, bring us too.
Right, yeah. His and her, 7:30 to 8:30.
Hey, give us an hour.
That's all we need. Oh wow.
All right. Now I'm joking though. Honestly, that's really what was trending for real.
For
right?
real. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, shit. I can think of anything else.
I can't think of much.
Anything else trending? I can't think of nothing else really trending.
I can't think of nothing else, honestly.
Yeah, truthfully. I think those are the most like key like points.
Ooh,
right?
I wanted to talk about something real quick though. The Migos.
Oh, with P and them?
Yes,
yeah,
with quality control.
I can't lie to you. I don't know too much about it.
I don't think none of us really do.
But you know what's crazy is...
But the Migos, specifically Offset and Quavo, have been putting out... I follow them on Instagram. So they've been putting out little jabs on their Instagram.
Oh,
especially Offset.
Well, we know Offset and Lil Baby out on like since like beginning of COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Offset started following him. So, and they started following him. But the thing about it is when you go back to Baby birthday, and they also bought him the presidential.
I think they're cool. I don't know. I think following for me when people unfollow each other.
No. But it was more Twitter because then they said Baby Homeboy beat Bank Offset at a club. Yeah, like
I didn't see that.
No, it was a video on Shade Room like a while ago. Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a video.
And then Baby got shot at. He thought it was Offset retaliating.
I ain't never seen Offset get beat up. I seen Offset beat up folks. I ain't
Get
beat up.
They say he got banked.
What does that mean?
Beat up like a group of guys came in like beat him up.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't never seen a video of Offset getting
but
beat up.
It's on Shade Room though. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't believe everything on Shade Room. They not for black people. They not. They can't be. The way they do shit. They just messy as fuck. You can't be that messy and be for black people. That's fine. In the predicament that we are in at this moment, y'all being too fucking messy right now. Okay, that's fine.
It's like TMZ. TMZ been messy for years.
TMZ is for white people. It don't fucking matter.
But I'm saying though, like certain like the media, that's why people don't interview. Like Drake don't interview.
That's the point. If you're the Shade Room and you are a black-owned social media, you should be more. Yes, it's a Nigerian woman who owns the shit. You should be more in tune with your black people instead of trying to be so goddamn messy. But again, it is what it is. I just listen. Anyways, my point is. I hope they don't really break out like that. I mean, within quality control and stuff.
No, I ain't gonna lie. You know what's crazy though?
I just really hope that outside of social media, they get it together. Because I like them. Listen, Migos for the culture. Y'all gonna do nobody that came out from the culture and brought in shit, alright?
Man.
Nobody likes to give Atlanta people
the ad-libs were started because of them, for real.
But I'm just saying, in general.
Takeoff, Quavo, and all of them.
For real, but really Quavo. But I'm just saying.
No, Takeoff really the one.
No, Takeoff the best out the group.
Yeah, Takeoff is the one.
He best. I love.
His album was the best one out of all of them. Well,
but it just didn't. No, hell.
Offset.
Oh my God! I feel like people put more push into Quavo and Offset's project, but if they put in as much of a push as they did with Takeoff shit would have been number one. Dead ass, because that shit right there, I still bump that to the day.
DUI classic. Takeoff really hard though. Ain't humble. He'll be laid back and shit.
Laid back as fuck.
Nigga Takeoff.
He got a whole kid and nobody knows.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Just shot you something new. Anyways, this is it, yo. What's trending?
What's trending?
I'm trending.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna cut that one out before people think we together.
What? I just said yeah, you are.
That's the way you said it.
I said a lot of things about you.
All right. Anyways.
I love you. Yeah.
Oh my God. No, I'm joking.
You better cut that out. I know you gonna cut that out. I know you gonna. You know.
No, I am. We appreciate y'all as always. We thank y'all for watching, for tuning in, for listening, and all of the above. All right, make sure you click that like button, comment, subscribe.
Where's that?
This way. Thank you. All right, subscribe, like, comment, share. Put your post notifications on so every time we post, you get a bell and you get to watch as soon as we post. All right, remember Mondays we drop the audio, Wednesdays we drop the video. And on that note, this is
real people,
real vibes, real conversations. Peace.
His and hers, 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 his and hers.